Rotate open. Okay. So first thing we got to look at is pure momentum. There's your head. Rock back, which is okay. All right, if you do the move properly. Foot's down, swing starts. What has happened to your head?
It's moved.
Moved where?
Up and to the left.
So up and back, right?
Yeah.
Right. So you've essentially thrown a baseball like this.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So how do we get forward momentum into it? Jose Bautista is one of the best in the game when it comes to getting back and having forward momentum the right way. So you see Bautista has that same sort of back move. Back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now watch the hips though. He turn, and now watch his front foot reach. So it pulls him back to, in fact, be further than what he started, right? Whereas you don't have that forward momentum. Back, reach down. Hips don't really turn in. This is one reason why I was asking why you have that back knee inward. Like, what's your goal? What's your focus there? Right?
I was having trouble keeping it straight because I would always fall over it.
Right.
So if I turn it like that, then it's harder to come back on it.
So Bautista does it, but look at his back foot. It's neutral,
Mm-hmm.
right? Watch where the back knee goes as the move forward starts happening. What do you see right there?
Turns out.
Turns out, right? That allows for him and his hip mobility to get that move forward without kind of just being stuck in that back hip socket. Yours just kind of stays down. You have a little bit of a turnout, but we'd want more. And you might not be able to because your back foot is so internally rotated that it's cutting your back leg off from being able to move properly.
Okay.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So having this back leg inward, maintaining that angle on the way back is the real roadblock that you kind of want. Another guy that does that is Pujols. But even with Pujols' little move back in the day, it was a bigger move now, but even with his little move, he's got some sort of forward momentum, and that's 250 pounds of forward momentum, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to create more momentum because you're smaller. Perfect example of is Jose Altuve, is what's the second baseman? Dustin Pedroia. Those guys had big moves forward, but they control it the right way, which is important also.
Okay.
But I need you to free yourself up a little bit, you know, because you're zapping your power and you don't have as much as Pujols does because he's bigger and more physical than you.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to create momentum through the ball while giving yourself freedom of moving, you know.
So, you said that for my back foot needs to be down, then I could be able to hit like the outside pitch. I was thinking, how does Jose do it if his leg comes up?
Who?
Like that? Jose Altuve?
Because his back leg doesn't rotate over. Until the barrel goes forward. So watch the knob. Go. See the back leg work with the knob? It's going in that direction. Notice this stops. Boom, slams on the brakes. Your lower half rotates over every single time, every single pitch, all the way. Because his back leg is coming with the knob, your back leg is just rotating to rotate, right? So there's the reaction and the action. Yours is an action. It happens every time. Action, action, action. His is a reaction. It's a reaction of the knob. Quite frankly, this ball is probably in. Well, maybe not. That's not in. But what you'll see with Altuve a lot more now is that back foot actually comes up and kicks behind him because he's trying to stay square and trying to stop from rotating. I wish I had more video of Altuve, but so his comes forward and behind. Hip stop though, because the hip's coming, back leg's coming with the knob. Go, go, boom, forward. See the difference? Who else is doing this? I was just thinking about.
So I shouldn't rotate my hips as much.
Watch it.
Try it.
Certain pitches is what he's saying. Like outside.
You shouldn't rotate your hips at all. Your hips should rotate based on what your hands say to do.
Okay.
So it's not an action, it's a reaction. So watch his back foot here. That's his toe. Where'd it go?
Yeah,
Can't even
back.
see it, right? Because it's gone. It's kicked back behind him to keep from his back foot leg rotating. Now that's not every single pitch. Cabrera does it more than the average MLB hitter, but he's also one of the best, middle away hitters we've ever seen because he doesn't rotate. Because he does such a good job of making the back side a reaction of the hands, and you see that from here to there. Look how little the hips have moved and how far the hands have moved. I mean, the hands have probably moved 2 feet there. The pelvis has rotated a couple inches maybe. And then they extend that very last second. Boom. That's so pretty. What other question you got?
I
So
sent you my video.
On my phone?
Email.
Oh, airdrop it to me. You have iPhone?
Yeah.
So takeaway is what I should work on for the next week. Keeping my back foot down and
The first thing you need to work, you can keep your back foot down all you want, but if you continue to stay back like this, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Learn how to keep your back heel down as you move forward. That's the big thing.
Okay.
So if you get to this point, that's fine. Like this is a fine spot. But now from here, reach your foot forward. Reach your foot forward and get your body moving forward more. Create some space for your lower half to work, for your hands to work.
If I step out farther, does that pull me forward more?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like the Bo Bichette move. Bo's gonna reach a long way. And that's gonna pull him in that forward move. Or even a better example, Christian Yelich, he has it. So if he were to just get his foot down right here, he's too far back.
Mm-hmm.
But you see him reach how far he reaches, that pulls him back to a better spot. Notice his back knee too.
Turns out.
Now he's in a good spot to hit. Look at those hips.
So you want your hands to go before?
Absolutely. Hands. Knob. 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 The hips are, just like I was telling Prey, they're a reaction to the hands, not an action. It's not an actual action. They don't rotate. They move because the hands tell them to move.
So whenever I was younger, and whenever people would say that the Dominicans got their hips like so far ahead of like whenever I was younger, I don't know, they'd always say that their hands were so fast because their hips would be here and then their hands would just whip.
You know why their hands are so fast? Perfect example is we just got a brand new high schooler from the Dominican, like fresh from the Dominican, not like stale. Like he's
Yeah.
been here for 3
The
years.
one that, oh wait, oh never mind. I thought you meant like the one that just moved in with Jose, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jose and Jose. Jose Puig, he's straight from the Dominican. So I was working with him literally, was it last night? Last night, I was working, maybe. These days are all like clouding together. But I was working with him, and I said, Jose,